In this video, I'll show you how to log in and the basic usage of the SEMP survey. You should have received an email with your username and password and a link you could click on that will open a web browser. This is the same username and password you use to access the participant portal. Put in your username and password, then click Login. When you log in, you'll see a list of your participants. These are participants who have SEMP now in their plans or have recently had SEMP. To get started, choose a participant from the list. You'll see a list of surveys loads. There are several here dating back to the formalization of this program in July 2015. Most of you will just want to click on the October survey. The first question in the survey is regarding whether the person had a job in the previous month. So during October 2016, did Xavier have a job? If the answer is that he terminated in that month, click No. In this example, I'm going to click Yes, so we can enter a job that Xavier holds. The first thing we'll want to do is indicate the length of time he worked during the month. You'll notice there are some choices here for seasonal work. I'm just going to choose that he worked a regular schedule during October. And then in this area is where we're going to want to enter information about the job itself. So we'll indicate if we know the exact hire date or not. If you know the exact hire date, choose Yes and enter the exact hire date here. If you don't know the exact hire date, you can instead choose No and put in an approximate date. And you can use words or any other way to describe that. Then you'll want to list where he's employed, his hourly wage, and whether the setting is integrated or not. And finally, you'll want to enter how many hours he works on average per week. That completes the job entry portion. If Xavier has another job, you can click this plus button and get another row in this table. Let's say we know the hire date for this other job. Once we have those entered, we can click the next button in the lower right-hand corner. The next step for the survey is to upload some supporting documentation that proves that Xavier works at Lowe's and Home Depot. The way you do this is you click on the red upload icon. Before you get started, you'll want to make sure you have some of this documentation already scanned and available on your hard drive. For example, we can upload a pay stub, a proof, some kind of proof of employment, or a letter from the Department of Labor. If you're uploading a pay stub, you only need to do it one time. In this case, I'm going to select that we're uploading a generic proof of employment, which might be a letter from his employer, for example. You'll see that a new area appears on the screen with a place for the effective date and listing where he works and indicating which kind of document we're uploading. To actually upload the document, click here where it says click to browse for file. Choose the file from somewhere on your hard drive. The file will be inserted and look like this. If you want a better look at the document that you've inserted here, you can click on this magnifying glass and it'll show you a more interactive view. You can see in this example there's 12 pages. We'll repeat and do the same thing for the Home Depot job. If at any time you need to stop the survey midway through, perhaps to find some documentation or get more information, you can always log out by clicking this log out button or this log out button in the top using the icon of the person. Your work will be saved. I'll demonstrate that now. When we log back in, you'll see that the survey we had started is now in progress. You see October is now indicated as being in progress. Let's go ahead and finish the survey. We can upload information for Home Depot now. You'll want to make sure whatever you upload proves the wage that the participant is making at the job. Notice in this case, the effective date for the document I uploaded was populated with the exact hire date that we entered on the previous screen. Now the survey is complete. If you have more documentation about either of these jobs, you can definitely upload them. All you do is click the upload button again to add an additional document. If at any point you want to see all the documents you've uploaded historically for Xavier regarding SEMP, you can click this button and you'll see them in a list. To go back, just click Single Doc View. I'm done with the survey, so I'd like to mark it complete. Click the Mark Survey button complete, and you'll see that what happens is the icon changes to green and the status moves to completed. You're now done with Xavier's survey for the month of October. If you're ready to do another participant, you have a couple options. You can use these VCR buttons at the top to browse through your other participants. You can come back later, as I demonstrated earlier, or you can always go back to the home page by clicking the home icon, and that shows you your list view.